It had been a long week at work, and I was finally home. As I walked in, I heard my wife talking on the phone. When I walked in from the garage, I saw her sitting at the island in our kitchen drinking a glass of wine. I grabbed a glass and poured myself a glass. "Michael, Mom wants to say hello. I'm putting you on speakerphone." "Hi, Michael. How is my beloved son-in-law doing?" "Great, Mom. You know that I am your only son-in-law, so the competition is not that fierce." "I know, but you would be my favorite no matter what." "Thank you. I love you too. You know, my dad and I were watching a show. A husband and wife were talking about how to build trust in their relationship. My mother-in-law always tried to give us relationship advice to keep our marriage strong. Some of them were good, some not so much, so we needed to look at each one individually to see if it had any merit. Every week they hand over their mobile phones to each other so they can look through messages and call history to show they have nothing to hide. My dad and I do this now too. You guys should try it." I looked at my wife Andrea and saw her flinch slightly when my mother-in-law said this. Interesting. "Mom, I think this is a great idea. Andrea and I will start doing this too." From some subtle signs, I realized that Andrea clearly did not approve of this. I think she might have something to hide. "Andrea and I have to go, so give our love to Dad." I quickly hung up Andrea's cell phone and handed her mine. There is no better time to make a change than now. "Michael, give me back my phone. This is a stupid idea that my mom suggested. I don't need to look through your phone. I trust you completely." "No, Andrea. I think this is a great idea. Trust is something that has to be earned and cannot be ignored, no matter how long we have known each other. I know I have nothing to hide, so view whatever you want." "Michael, no. We don't have to do this." From her reaction, I realized that she was hiding something. I opened her text messages, and it didn't take me long to find out what she was trying to hide from me. Just today, she was talking to someone named DJ, and it looks like my marriage might be in trouble. I saw some "I love you" messages, and as I kept scrolling, I saw some nude photos of them. Andrea saw my face and knew she was caught. She rushed to the phone, but I was too fast for her. "Do you want to explain what I see here? Who the hell is DJ and why are you sending him nude pictures of yourself? It's not what it looks like." "Bullshit. I think that's exactly what it sounds like." "You love him? How long does this last?" "Michael, please just give me my phone back so we can talk about this." "No, I think I'll keep it for a while. What you're going to do is get your shit together and get out of my house. I would suggest packing as if you were going on a long trip because you may need extra clothes." Tears began to roll down her cheeks, and I saw her resolve disappear. Andrea slowly walked up the steps to our bedroom, and I heard her begin to pack her things. I needed to find out a little more about who the hell a DJ is. From the pictures I had seen, his manhood below the waist was not even as big as mine. He wasn't in better shape than me, so there had to be something else I was missing as to why my wife cheated on me. Cheating a fallen woman. I grabbed the phone and called my brother. He lives near Chicago and works for a small county police department. I quickly told him about my situation and asked him to dial the number to find out who this DJ is and why he ruined my marriage. He replied that the number belonged to David James. He was also able to find out the home phone number. I didn't need any further information at this point, but I told him I'd be in touch. I heard Andrea coming down the steps. While I was on the phone, I did two more things besides calling my brother. First, I ordered an Uber from her account on her phone. I then gave her dog some constipation medicine that the vet had given the dog after Andrea took her to surgery for stomach problems. I didn't really like this dog, especially since she didn't have much of a dog in her, since she'll only weigh at about 5 pounds, but barked constantly. "Michael, can I pick up my phone?" "I'll go to my mom's house, but we need to talk about this." "Andrea, what's in your bag, your dog, and what's in your purse right now are the only things you're going to walk out of here with. You won't get your phone, and you won't get the car you made me buy for you. This car is in my name, and I'm paying for your phone, so take your shit and leave. Uber will be here to pick you up in 5 minutes, and the medicine for her dog should take effect about 10 minutes after that. This car ride should be interesting. Serves this cheating bitch right." Andrea grabbed her things and waited by the side of the road when a car pulled up. She turned around one last time and waved to me as I stood by the window. I gave her the middle finger when she got into the car. Armed with DJ's home phone number, I decided to call him in hopes that someone other than himself would answer. A woman's voice answered the phone, which I was very glad to hear. Hello? Does James live here? Yes. Who is it? My name is Michael Foster. I think I may have some information for you. Are you married to David James? Yes, this is my husband. Why this call? Just this evening, I came across several text messages between David and my wife, Andrea. They were very sexual in nature, and I thought you might want to know about them, too. Interesting story. My mother-in-law suggested that we exchange cell numbers every week to maintain trust in our marriage. I decided to do this tonight and discovered a connection between our two spouses. I'd be happy to share, but you might also be interested in exchanging numbers with David. What a bastard! This is the second time he has done this to me. I didn't catch your name, but I just received a new message from David while we were talking on the phone. He doesn't know that I have my wife's phone number. Looks like he wants to meet tomorrow instead of playing golf. His ass is my ass. I appreciate your call. I need to kick my husband out. I gave her my number in case she needed to contact me, and we hung up. My next goal is to contact a lawyer and get a divorce from this bitch. The house was mine before the wedding. We didn't have children, so it's only about money. I'll gladly pay some money to get rid of it. As with a mole, sometimes it's easier to pay a dermatologist to just cut it off.